Very glad you could join us for another edition of Media Champions here on Daily Ad Brief. I'm your host, Mary Therese Griffin in Atlanta, Georgia. Today, we're going to go all the way up to New York City and talk with Janet Falk of Janet Falk Communications and Research. She is the chief strategist, and boy, does she have some insight as a subject matter expert today for all of our viewers out there on how to best tell your story with some free tips. Hi, Janet. Welcome to the program.
Good morning, Mary Therese. I'm very happy to be here.
I know you work with law firms. You work with the bigger companies that are out there, and one of the things that you hit home on is that you have to make an investment in telling your story. That's so crucial. Why?
I view it as an investment and not as an expense. You are in control of what you say about yourself, where you say it, and to whom you say it. As a reporter, Mary Therese, you know there are the 5 W's. Who, what, when, where, why. So you have to think about who do you want to address, what is it that you want them to think about, and what do you want them to do next now that they have your insight. Then you have to think about when. Is this something that is time sensitive? Is there a deadline, or can it be tied to an event that's taking place or a season? Then you have to think about where. Where is it that people are looking for information? Is it the local daily newspaper? Is it a national newspaper? Is it an industry publication? Or is it a blog or on social media? And then you have to think about why. Why should anyone care about what you have to say? Will it help someone else, whether it's an individual or a business owner or even a corporation, to save time, save money, and make more money? Because here in New York, as you know, we have a Wall Street focus and we want to make more money. So I encourage your listeners and viewers to think about the 5 W's, who they want to reach, what they want them to think about, what they will do next, when, if it's time sensitive, where they are looking for information, and why anyone else should care. And then they will make that investment, not an expense, that investment in promoting their services and their business.
Janet, you also offer simple and no-cost tips to anybody about telling their story. Can we go through some of those? Because these are some might look at them and think, wow, that's so basic. But people don't think about it. And you're a very good reminder of why it's important to do these things.
Okay, one right off the top is I would encourage everyone to look at their website and make sure that their phone number and their email address are on every page, not just on the contact page. You want to have a stripe across the top of your website so that people, no matter what page they land on or what page they're reading, they can immediately call or email you to get more information. Now, many times I hear someone say, I saw my competitor quoted in the news. Why are they talking to her and not me? I know everything about that subject. And as a longtime reporter, Mary Therese, you know, reporters call the people they know. They don't call an attorney or a business owner, someone that they've never heard of, because they don't know who that person is and why they should talk to that person and how that person's insight will be helpful to their readers. So I have a tool that I
can
use.
tell you, Janet,
Yeah.
I can tell you, Janet, from past experience that when people in a community will reach out and offer their subject matter expertise to a reporter, that's gold, because you never know when you're going to need someone. But especially once that relationship has been established and that subject matter expert has something that they want to share, you've already got that relationship in place. And relationships are key here.
Right. So what I want to say here is that it's not only who you know, but it's how you introduce yourself. You have to introduce yourself in a professional way so that you can focus on exactly the ideas that you bring to the marketplace that other people need to know more about. And reporters already know what happened. They want to know what's going to happen before it happens. The tool that I use to introduce my clients, and which other people can use as well, is called a media profile. And after you have written your media profile, you will have illuminated several hot topics and issues that people need to know more about. Thinking again about those 5 W's, what it is that you want people to know and what it is that you want them to do next. So when you want to get in touch with a reporter and send them your media profile, and I do have a sample format on my website, then you want to have the reporter's email address, which is actually very easy to find. Many publications include the reporter's email address right there at the bottom of the article, or if it's a magazine, it's listed in the masthead, which lists all the reporters and editors and the subjects that they cover. But if you can't find the email address there, you can look on their Twitter bio. Many reporters have tips, and then their email address. They want people to send them tips about ideas for stories. And if it's not in their Twitter bio, see if the reporter has a dedicated website where they have aggregated all their articles. Usually there's a contact me page on the website. So whether it's in the article itself, or it's in the masthead, in the Twitter bio, or on the reporter's website, you can easily find an email address, contact the reporter, and send them a few ideas of hot topics that other people need to know more about. And then when the reporter gets in touch with you, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to tell you, we are just about out of time, and I know you've got some more great tips, but people can find these on your website, correct?
That's correct. Yes. My website is Janet, Janet, L is love, F is France, ALK.com. That's my name, JanetLFALK.com.
I see why you are so in demand. You give great advice, Janet, and thank you for being a subject matter expert on Media Champions. We hope you'll come back.
Thank you so much, Mary Therese. It was my pleasure.
If you would like to know more about Janet Falk and all of these great tips, remember, she said these are free and easy tips that she offers to you. Let us make the connect for you. Go to dailyadbrief.com. We'll see you next time for more Media Champions.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.